Good evening, YouTube. Today, I just want to talk about narcissistic people and narcissistic family, how they want us to be miserable and bitter just like them. Okay, first of all, when you're dealing with narcissistic people, when you're dealing with a narcissistic family, these people want you just like them. Because see, when you are called by God, you begin to see certain patterns and stuff and dysfunction stuff in your family. When you are the chosen one in your family, when you are the generational curse breaker, you begin to call out the dysfunction. And so what happened is a lot of these people, they get angry with you. They start to do. They start to, create a smear campaign. They try to get any and everybody to gang up on you and all this to try to discredit you, try to paint a false narrative, against you and everything that, and they'll try to turn any and everybody, against you, all because that you see a dysfunction, you see the chaos, you see the gaslighting, you see the manipulation. You start calling all that stuff out because see, when you have a generational curses in your family, in your bloodline, when you have demonic altars that has been set up in your bloodline, see that demonic altar wants everybody, to fall in place, to fall in line. But when you are the oddball out, when you in the family that see the dysfunction, you are the one that calls out the dysfunction. Those evil altars in your family, in your bloodline, begins to fight you. And so what happened is it will start turning your family members against you. They may not understand, what's going on, why they hate you and why they're against you, because it's a spiritual thing. They don't understand it's spiritual. But see, the devil, he knows that you are the generational curse breaker, and God has appointed you, to call out those evil patterns in your family. And so, as a generational curse breakers, scapegoats and stuff, God, he has called us and appointed us, to call this thing out in our family. He has anointed and appointed us to break those generational curses, to break those demonic altars, because see, your family, they know to do, they think it's normal. They think that okay, so why you not doing what we doing? Why you not gossiping? Why you not, doing this and that, and all this stuff? Oh, you think you better than us? And this is they mindset, what they think. And so all these people know is to keep this front going. In generational, I'm sorry, y'all, in narcissistic family, they love to keep secrets. They love to hide behind this false image that everything is perfect. And so when you tell them, no, nothing is perfect in this family, everything is dysfunction, when you are the one to dare to call them out, now all of a sudden they want to try to get any and everybody, to turn against you, to make it seem like you crazy, to make it seem like something is wrong with you. They try to they treat you, like you trash, like, they start, projecting all this negativity, on all they dysfunction all on you. They start to scapegoat you, start to blame you for everything because you dare to call out, you dare to question them. Because see, in narcissistic family, it's a Jezebel spirit, that's operating behind this dynamic. There's a spirit of witchcraft, manipulation, and control. Because see, in the word, in the Bible, it says that we should come from among these people, that we shouldn't tolerate, the Jezebel spirit. Because see, when you tolerate, the Jezebel spirit, your evil family members, and and God has called you, there's going to be a judgment that's going to come upon you. Because see, God, he already called you, to call out this thing in your family. And so when you just going along to get along and stuff, God is not going to be pleased at you. And so, when you are the generational curse breaker first, in order to help save your family, in order, and sometimes these people don't even want to be saved, but God must isolate you from them, because in order to help them, in order to sometimes to make them see the error of their ways, God has to call a separation. Because see, God, you can't, fix these people when you mingling among these people. So it's going to require a separation, from these people. So guys, I want you to like, comment, subscribe to this channel, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.